Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode. Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode. I know we have kept you waiting for a little bit. I know we have kept you waiting for a little bit. But just to kick things off, my name is Sam Silva. My name is Sam Silva.
And Jafetha Reese, founder of Still I Rise. You know, just kicking it.
That was unnecessary.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey. But yeah, so with this one here, as I said, we planned to get everything started a lot earlier. However, we went through a bit of issues at the start. Difficulties, bad.
And coronavirus happened, you know.
Blame the corona.
Yeah. Bad. And then we had to march for Black Lives Matter.
Hey. No. We did that because we wanted to.
You know,
we had to.
You know, for the support, for the culture.
Bad. But you know what? At long last, we're here. What did they say, Jay? Tough times never last.
Only tough people do.
That's what the guy says, bro.
You look like an idiot.
No, relax. But yeah, you guys are weird, bad, bro. What's wrong with this guy, bro? It's not that funny.
I'm sorry, bro. You just look retarded, bro. When you poked out your tongue,
that's very unnecessary.
You know, very unnecessary.
So, getting back to the episode, with this one here, what I was saying before is, just before we can get into everything, I just want to give you guys a quick background of what My Intellect is about. So, the way this thing came about is 3 bored uni students just sitting around talking smack.
No, not just sitting around. We went to uni to study, but then every time we were around other students, some topic about, and then 1 hour of relaxed time, you know, 7 p.m. to 7:30 became, 8 o'clock became what? 9 a.m.
No, we went 6 a.m. 6 a.m. We went to study, we were like, we're gonna do all nighter. We went from 7:30 to 6 a.m. just talking shit, rubbish.
And you never study.
I never studied, and then I had to start going home to study.
Bad. And then my mom thought I was the smartest kid ever because I studied every day. Little did she know.
But come back to me 9 a.m.
Yeah. Oh.
Man,
what if she sees this?
I ain't gonna lie though, one time,
she
ain't gonna see it, bro. We could just like, you know, like make sure this shit is best. Nah, I remember this one time though, I was supposed to stay up until 8 a.m. to study, but really, cause like, it wasn't just for studying, and new shoes was dropping. You know the Air Jordan 4 metallic orange?
Nah, but yeah.
They were dropping, yeah, and then like, I was like, I'm gonna study until 8 a.m. Man, we got around each other, all of a sudden, we were talking reckless for until 8 a.m, bro.
Mad.
Madness.
It's mad. I thought
it's always Jay who starts the topic though.
Nah,
you have to blame.
Yeah, so what? That means I'm a very engaging person and I know how to talk to people, you know, and like people love being around me.
It's like you get to uni, I'm gonna study. Jay comes.
Yeah, I bring up interesting topics, I say something funny.
I'm not gonna lie, whoever says they're gonna go study there is a hypocrite. Because you know, you're lying to yourself. You know, if I show myself I'm gonna go there to study, I'm lying.
Isn't that why I started going Logan, bro? You'd be like, Samuel, let's go study. Nah, bro, I'm going Logan today, you know? Like,
I used to tell them mom wouldn't let me go out. Mom needs my hobbies, I can't, man.
Nah, Samuel's a different breed.
But yeah, just before we go too far off topic, I just wanted to say as well, the reason why we thought it'd be a good idea was, though we do get around, we talk a lot, we don't just talk nonsense, you know, we do have like important things that we do share. And that's the thing, we realize that people from our background, demographic, don't really have a platform where they can voice their opinions or share their ideas or discuss certain topics, whether it's political, artistic, musical, controversial, just
And then like, you know, one thing I always hated about getting into discussions, man, like the thing I liked about Griffith, like when I was there most of the times, like just not even just Griffith, for like whenever I got around people discussing, like especially us people like ourselves, it was like usually with other people it was like a safe environment, you know. Usually when you get into a discussion or argument, people don't go away from the point you're making, they just start attacking you as an individual.
Exactly.
And then like that was very annoying. But then when you go around that environment that we was in, it was very safe to say whatever.
Everyone wanted to learn.
Yeah.
And no cap, like there were times when I wanted to punch you in the face.
I know that, and that was what I was aiming for.
One day, bro.
That's fact. Like, oh man, you know, I'm like a cat, bro. I'm like a cat, 9 lives. You know, like
I hate this guy. First time I met him, I hated him.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. You know, there's a lot of people that always be like, man, the first time I met Jay, I wanted to slap him, bro. Guy just came off rude.
Hated this guy.
It wasn't just the first time, it was the second, third, fourth, maybe like until the 10th time.
It's not until you start to know who Jay is, you realise, oh, it's not that bad.
Nah, he is, but.
I swear, Samuel's a hater, bro. He's been on my case since 2016.
15, bro.
15, my bad.
This guy didn't know who I was.
This guy since 2015.
Yeah.
That is dead for you, bro.
Exactly. This guy, bro, I was going home from the train, yeah, just sitting down, minding my business. The guy just, he starts looking at me. He doesn't even know me. Sitting on the other side. Guy's like, I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck are you dressed like that, bro? I'm coming from school, bro.
Bro,
I was like, I'm coming from school.
Yo,
what are you talking about? It was nonsense.
Like back in them days, guys were wearing Kmart shoes, yeah. But then there was two types of Kmart shoes you'll be wearing. You know, there's church shoes, there's Kmart church shoes.
Leather ones.
There's leather ones, yeah. The ones the polish, you know, and that, you know.
Yeah.
The guy was rocking them. I was like, oh, man. And then the guy had a van, and it was like, nah.
School uniform.
But I ain't gonna lie, though. I ain't gonna lie. Back in them days, it's like a common thing with us, though. We're like, we can be very ignorant in a way.
I didn't know you.
I know. You don't look at us now. Look at us now, you know. But now I've grown over the years. I've grown over the years and became a better person, you know. And like each day you grow and each day you learn. Like every single interaction is a learning moment. And then like that's one thing I always appreciated about that Griffith environment. And like just that environment I was always in. It's like you're always learning regardless of what you're doing. Like a lot of people think you stop learning once you get out of school. But nah, learning starts from the day you're born till the day you die. Like every encounter, every moment of life is just, you're always learning regardless of what you're doing.
Okay. But like, with this one here, first thing we're gonna do, we asked you guys a few questions. Not all of you, but there's a few of you guys who actually gave us some genuine questions that you wanted us to address. Now, what we're gonna do to get you guys more familiar with us before we start talking about the big topics, the scary stuff.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
Hey, before we get to know each other, just remember, like, this is getting posted on YouTube, you know. We don't want our future careers ruined. You know? We don't want our future girls, you know, knowing, like, you know.
That's a girl. Girls,
I mean,
girls.
Our future wives, you know, I don't know how many each one of us want to have, you know. Some of us.
His Muslim, his limit is 4.
4, you know, yeah.
Hey, don't put that up. Hey, don't put that up.
Nah, it's good.
It's going there, bro.
It's going there. We're chill.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. And then like me, you know, I'm chill. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I said, we got a few questions that we're gonna address.
What is my intellect?
So my intellect, it's like I said before, it's a platform where we can all share the different experiences that we've gathered through our life. Because when you talk about intellect, everyone thinks, oh yeah, books, academics, all that. Nah, we figured everyone, you know, gets it from every part of their lives, and everyone has something special to showcase. So my intellect is a platform where we're gonna get everyone to do that. And like I said, it can be any kind of thing.
In my way, like, the way I see it, because you know how you named it my intellect, everyone has a different way of defining intellectual. Like, you know, everyone is intellect in their own way. It's like, I always like to tell this, it's like, I don't believe a person is stupid or smart. Like, you're good at in your area that you're in, you know? Like, a person that is a lawyer can go up to, like, can't say a mechanic is dumb, because when the lawyer enters a mechanical field, you know,
they don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's going on. Yeah. And then if a mechanic enters into a lawyer's field, he doesn't know what's going on. So basically, you know, it's like your own way of defining what you're good at, and like, you know.
Exactly. Everyone has their do. You do your do. That's your intellect.
Yeah.
Do your do, man.
Get your cookie.
Get that cookie, man.
Get that cookie, man.
Shout out to Ollie, man. Get that cookie, man.
Get that cookie, brother.
No, man. For me, I reckon, like, before going to Griffith and having those controversial discussions and stuff like that, I feel like I limited my education to like only school or only to what my mom taught me or what I learned around me. And I feel like coming to uni and seeing all that, people talking about deep things like that, like I never really, not many people talk about that type of stuff, you know? So I was like, damn, That's what I thought about. So I was like, even though, as you said, you know, my intellect is like everyone has different intellect.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, this is like a channel where everyone can come and express their thoughts and ideas on a topic. You know?
Oh yeah, big shout out to this guy. Because the way it started, we were always talking our smack. This guy rocked up with a camera one day. Didn't know how to use it, but he was still
Just running with a
now just be like, Like there's a few people we can expose about.
I came with like it was like a hobby, man. I was like, let me just try something new.
Yeah.
I was like, why not?
The guy had a bit of money to spend, you know? So he would just record us, we'll just be talking nonsense regardless of what it is. Well, when I say nonsense, I mean like, we'll talk serious stuff.
Hey, some of those videos better never get released.
Hey man, they're coming out with something funny though.
You know,
Something
they get
crazy.
leaked. If they get leaked, brother, like, I'm just saying.
Oh man. Alright.
Next question.
In 10 years from now, what do you want people to see my intellect as?
I think we all got a different. We all got a different. I think some all can.
I feel like in the future or 10 years from now, I want people to, obviously I don't think we'll be continuing my intellect.
What?
About 10 years.
In 10 years,
Okay, cut that shit out.
Cut it.
No, cut that.
The guy's gonna come out intellect.
No, in 10 years, I don't see myself doing my intellect.
Oh, right.
Do you see yourself as an engineer at that time?
Yeah, like I don't see myself doing my intellect.
But then don't you want to have hobbies like?
Yeah.
No, you can't be an engineer like 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's boring.
Because if I do
That's
start a
boring.
YouTube channel in 10 years, I want to
Nah,
have like an
like-
engineering.
Yeah.
Oh, come
specific to engineering. You know? If I do.
Like, okay.
Wait.
Hold on.
Tell me. Which bored idiot is gonna jump on YouTube, engineering YouTuber?
Listen. I'm a bored idiot. I go on YouTube and tell me weird shit like, you know.
I feel like the guy watches mega construction. I used to watch that. Mega
Bro,
construction.
have you
You see
seen
them build
nanotechnology? Have you seen videos on that shit? That goes hard, bro.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
But nah, like you can't say.
No, do you do? Like,
Hey,
get your
Anyways, listen. Say if we were to continue this in 10 years or what?
Yeah.
I feel like I want people to look. I want to start like events with it. Like I want to progress my intellect to where it's like getting more people into it, like what you can say poetry slams if possible.
Bro, I want to do that.
Like bigger things like host basketball tournaments. You know, just big things like under my intellect, or have like a place where everyone can express somehow, or even that like motivate other.
So something like an AA meeting but bigger.
Exactly.
What's that?
No, not an AA meeting.
You know when they're around in the circle and then you just be like.
That's where the alcoholics and stuff go.
Alcoholics Anonymous, you know.
No.
But like I'm saying, no. That, vision this year, that he's talking about a safe environment for you to talk about these experiences. But in an AA meeting, you talk about alcoholic. But for us, we talk about different topics, but like on a wide spectrum. We're not going to be sitting in a circle, like you know.
Hey, my name is Samuel. And,
I experience a lot of black-related issues.
my name is Mohammed, and I haven't been able to find any good engineering YouTuber. I'm joking.
You guys gonna like run with that for the rest of this whole thing?
No, it's mad.
Hey,
as for me, in 10 years, the way I see my intellect going, it's similar to Mohammed's. Not cancelling it. I don't want to cancel it. Look, if possible, I actually want this to go much further and longer than I can see. Reason being because I can see a lot of potential for it. Like I said, my intellect is not something that we're going to put in a box, because intellect is not just about what's in your mind, it's about what's in your body, it's about anything you can do.
Your experiences and everything.
Exactly, anything that you can do, anything that you have to offer is your intellect. And that is one thing, that is one river that will never run dry. It's always going to keep going.
Damn,
it's
I like
always
that, bro. That sounds nice.
deep. I mean, keep going.
A river that never runs dry, bro. Come on, shit.
It's like-
Freak game.
It's like, because intellect is like, it's not a fish, bro. It's a pond with endless fish.
Okay, big man.
Reel it in, man. You know, I see it, brother.
Because intellect is like the Olympic fire. Eternal. It's
This nigga practice drinking. He practiced.
No.
No. Let me finish, bro. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead, do your
I'll be serious. Because no, I'm joking. Nah, the way I see it, I don't just want it to be here, as in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. I want it to go further. I want to expand, because Like I said, this is generally starting off right now for people from our background demographics. With that being said, there's people around the world who are doing amazing things but aren't getting the recognition, or don't have the platform to actually express themselves or to actually showcase to the world what they have to offer. So I want my Intellect to be able to support all those things, to be able to bring together all those amazing people and actually show the world what they can do. That's my vision.
Damn, that sounds just deep,
Amen.
man. But for me, it's like
President,
you know,
2042.
2042. So you gonna be at the age of 42?
I don't know.
Alright.
President of Kenya?
Nigga, I'm not from Kenya, bro.
Oh.
Uganda, brother. Yeah. But now, in my regards, it's like it's similar to yours. It's like kind of similar to yours. I see my Intellect going further and going above and beyond. It's like we have that platform TED Talk. I see my Intellect going into something like that, you know, TED Talk type of thing, you know, having different people go on a stage, or like even us being on a stage, you know, whenever we're free in our, when we're 30s, in our 30s, you know, or my hairline will be gone by then, you know, be like, I'm waiting percent loading. But nah, like I see it like you know, a TED Talk, you know, up on a stage where like if it's not us sharing our stories, sharing our experiences, it's other people like on a stage talking. Because TED Talks, although they have a lot of variety of people, but like there's still some voices that are not heard because you
Seems
you
like
know,
a...
you know.
Oh, no, I don't want to beef with TED. Like,
Yeah, you know.
But like from the way I see it, TED Talk seems to be like a box. That's why it's a certain type of people that watch TED Talk.
Yeah.
Not everyone can relate to it, but we want to try our best to make sure everyone can, you know, relate and yeah.
Nah, like you know, they get up on a stage, tell their stories, or like even creating like a channel, a breakfast club type of thing. Because you know, breakfast club, they talk about serious issues, but then breakfast, man, my bad, you know, like stuttering and that, you know. Nah, but like breakfast clubs. Wait, you guys are loud, yeah. Nah, like breakfast club, they talk about serious issues. They talk about serious issues, and then like at the same time they also mess around and joke around a little bit, you know. So like it could lead to a talk show, you know, on like either a YouTube channel or even on a stage. Maybe you could become the next Ellen DeGeneres. Instead of being Ellen DeGeneres, we call it, you know, my Intellect. Or like I seen her whole, since we can't use Ellen because right now she's under investigation in that, you know. So I seen her whole, you know.
We still don't want beef with Ellen.
You know, we love Ellen, you know. Shout out to you. Huh? But not right now, you know. Right? I mean, we don't.
What Ellen do?
Oh, I don't know. There's
Let's not talk about Ellen.
Am I lost? Oh, I'm dead.
We don't want to talk about Ellen. Right now.
Let's talk about my Intellect because that's the focus, you know.
What was the next question?
But yeah,
Next question.
that's what I see. My Intellect going.
So, what value do Africans bring to Australia and the world in general? That is a big question. I know exactly who asked that one there, and thank you. You tried to catch me off guard, but not today. So, with that one there, it is a pretty broad question. So, I can't really tackle the whole question in itself because there's nothing specific for me to address. However, with that one there, Africans are humans just like everyone else. You know, we have our own experiences, our own knowledge areas, and our own areas of expertise that we can attest to our backgrounds and the different ways of living that we had in Africa and the different ways of living that we brought with us to Australia. So there are some aspects of our lives that are more beneficial than Western ways of life. You know what I mean? And that just isn't in day-to-day living. It really goes into so many different things. So it's not really something I can address now. However, that is something, if you want, we can do a whole episode on at another time because it's a really important one. So we can't really tackle it now, but I appreciate the question.
Next question. He just
You're
answered
not
it.
even gonna try.
He just answered it.
You're not even gonna.
Just
Just a little.
What are something that are allowed and not allowed on my Intellect?
Oh, I don't know.
Why?
All I know is like we're not trying to, like, you can say whatever you guys want to say, but like just remember,
Don't directly attack anyone, I guess.
no, like don't belittle anyone's opinion. Don't attack anyone for who they are. Attack their opinion, like rebuttal their opinion, but like don't like when someone says something and then be like you're stupid. You know? for thinking that way, because a person cannot be stupid for thinking that way because they're just brought up around that idea. It's like that's how they grew up around. So like attack their opinion, like come back, rebut their opinion and like what they're saying, but don't attack the individual.
Yeah.
Like in a sense, like so that's when like it becomes a little bit hostile and it just moves away from the whole purposes of my intellect, because we're basically trying to create an environment that is very safe and like everyone feels comfortable and make sure they can, if we ever have a guest on the show, it's like they're most likely welcomed, you know, and regardless of who they are, you know, like yeah, we abide by every code basically, you know, under, you know. Yeah.
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 I feel like it's more challenging the opinion.
Yeah.
Attacking it.
Yeah. No.
Huh? Talk.
Oh. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, like attack. Ah! Why? Stop! Stop!
I think I have a straight face, man.
Let me just talk.
Talk, man. I think I talk, man.
It's more, yeah, so it's like. Anyways, guys, let me just. So it's more like challenging the opinion. Shut up. This is what we don't want in my intellect. This is exactly what we don't want in my intellect.
Swim in the fire. Did it,
Talk.
I said what I said.
I said it with my chest.
Is that with chest? Yeah.
No.
Chest too.
So what is allowed and what isn't allowed in my intellect? They said it all. You can't attack people personally for their views. People believe what they believe because they live the way they live. You don't understand that. Everyone has a different lens. It's like a camera, you know? This lens is suitable for this area. This lens is suitable for this kind of shoot. So the way the person sees whatever they see is suitable to their way of living, to the challenges that they face growing up. So you can't attack them personally for that. Alright, next question.
I think that was all.
That's it for the questions.
Yeah.
Man, so that was amazing. We enjoyed answering your questions, guys. We really do appreciate that. Now, this here is just a bit of a teaser on what my intellect will be like. Obviously, there's a lot of other things that we didn't cover. Some days it'll be more serious, some days it might be a bit more playful like this. Just a bit more light and just, you know, bubbly.
I like the word bubbly though. Cause I ain't no soft, you know, man. You see the black, big different, black Air Force, you know, tracksuit mafia, you get me?
No, stop it. No. As I was saying, some days it'll be a lot more serious, so it depends on what we're going to be talking about. But I hope you guys have an insight of who we are, what we do around here. Yeah, but just to quickly sign out, follow the socials. So to follow my intellect, just hop on Instagram. Search up my intellect with 2 T's.
And be sure to follow, you know, Still Our Rise.
Yeah. My guy got his business coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. Wait for it, November. Jafet is launching, you know. It's going to be a great thing, you know. Unity strength, division is weakness. You know, I couldn't say the Latin verb.
Unitas era deriva.
You know, big one like Nah, but thank you guys for watching this video. We really look forward to engaging with you guys more often, and this is going to be a very interesting journey that we're about to take, and hopefully we'll see you also in 10 years.
In 10 years?
Yeah, you know,
I will be here.
He's gonna be doing his nanotechnology, you know, engineering YouTuber. You know,
I might get him to feature sometime.
tomorrow.
I might get you guys to feature sometime.
I'm not signing out.
Alright, ladies.
What?
If you know the name, you know the game.
No, stop. Don't forget to follow the socials. My Instagram is edema.silva. Edema Silva. Follow it one time.
Make sure you follow J. Rees, you know, like, you know the name, you know the game. Primetime J.
Say what's
man.
Kirby.
K-Town. That's it.
Hey, that was nice.
Yeah.
My brother.